What's up, y'all? So I figured I'll do a special little, Valentine's Day reading for you guys. And this is gonna be spicy, okay? So if you don't want to tap into that energy, then baby, this is not the place to be, okay? Because it is about to get hot and hurt, okay? Just like Nelly said. All right, so I'm going to go ahead and shuffle these cards, but right here at the top, we have kitchen counter, okay? So somebody said they want to get it on the kitchen counter, okay? They said bend over, okay? So they want you to bend over, okay? I'm seeing somebody just in like a little short skirt, you got all cute and stuff. And you didn't even know you was teasing him, okay? So next, okay, we have here, I split it on, I love sucking on those chocolate kisses, okay? Y'all see what it says. All right, and next it says, you taste like cherries, okay? And it looks like you want to add some whipped cream on top, all right? Because that came out next. All right, so we're going to go ahead. Oh, well, it says here, I want you to sip on it like a Slurpee. So, all right, that's divine masculine. Oh, we split it on handcuffs, okay? So he wants you to sip on it like a Slurpee, divine feminine, all right? And divine feminine said, well, divine masculine, let's make a trade. You put me in them handcuffs, I'll do whatever you want, baby, okay? Because I like it doggy style. Yep. That was divine feminine, okay? Oh, that's clarifying that bend over, okay? So she ain't gonna mind bending over, all right? Oh, wow. So divine masculine said, okay, well, no running. I gotta move these cards, okay? But divine masculine said, all right, I'll give you what you want, divine feminine, but no running, baby, okay? Let's move these. Give me a second, you guys. Oh my God, you guys, I am cracking up, okay? Listen. These cards, man, spirit, they helped me make these, okay? They helped me make these for y'all, so I'm feeling it, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, let's go ahead and finish the reading. So we stopped over here. I think it was with Can I Tie You Up? I think we went over that way. And it's so funny because we have handcuffs out here, but we also have over here this card that came out. This is from Divine Masculine. It says, I don't like no whips and chains, and you can't tie me down, okay? So he said, you ain't gonna be tying me down. And that's the song by Jack Harlow, Lovin' on Me, okay? So it's given, I'll tie you down, but you ain't putting me in no handcuffs. And you ain't tying me up, okay? Next out, we had Tell Me How You Like It, okay? So he wants you to tell him how you like it. I'm hearing that song, What's Your Fantasy? I haven't pulled out that card. I do have it in my other deck, right? But What's Your Fantasy by Ludacris. That's the song I'm channeling. So go and listen to that song. What's your fantasy, okay? Next it says, I want to blindfold you, all right? So y'all getting into some frisky stuff. I like it. You know what I'm saying? It's giving 50 Shades of Grey already. All right? And it says here, I'm horny. Okay? So you got him out here fiending for you. All right? And actually, I think that's another song I have in the deck. I forgot who the song is by. I want to say Jodeci. I think it's Jodeci, okay, that has that song Fiendin', but go and listen to that, all right? So it says, I can't get enough, can we go again? All right, so it's giving y'all about to be going round for round, okay? Round for round, so get ready, okay? It says over here, I can't wait to get you alone, Mm. Mm. He can't wait to get you alone, Divine Feminine, okay? Because he said that thing tastes like cherries, okay? And he also said, have a baby by me, baby, be a I put millionaire, but it's actually billionaire. Have a baby by me, baby, be a millionaire, 50 Cent. I'm gonna knock you up. All right, so y'all better lock it up, okay? You know what I'm saying? If you don't want to have a baby right away, because you already see right here, it says, I can't get enough. Can we go again? So y'all about to be getting it in, okay? So this could possibly lead to a baby. I mean, especially y'all all up on the kitchen counter, you know what I'm saying? He bending you over and all that. You slipping on the slizzer, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna get bizzard. That's what I'm saying. So make sure you wrap it up if you don't want no kizzards, okay? I love y'all. That's why I'm just trying to let you know. But I'm gonna go ahead and pull some more. Oh my God. My crown chakra is going off. This is like so funny. Like, get out of my head, okay? Get out of my head. So I'm just gonna bro, it's some interesting stuff, okay? Right at the top of the deck, they just wanted me to pull out these last two cards. Okay, all right. So let me just straighten this out a little bit, okay? So, yeah, all right. So we have here, You're Still Mine, okay? That was the channeled song here. So this could be somebody that, you know, you might have been in separation with. They're saying, baby, you still mine, okay? That's the song by Young Blue. Go and check it out. I think, oh, that's so crazy because that's why I kept pulling the, because in my deck, I actually have India Love, right? And I kept pulling that card. And I was like, why am I pulling that card? You know what I'm saying? And wow, I just passed the Phoenix. Wow. Thank you, Spirit. Okay. So that was the song. That's the song I was talking about. Jodeci, right? But I kept pulling India Love. And I'm like, why do I keep pulling that card? But that's why, because she actually starred in that music video, okay? So that's pretty dope. That's just a clarifying card for me, okay? Just to let me know. But yeah, You're Still Mine, all right? And it's so funny because the cards are still coming out, so I'm gonna just leave the deck alone, okay? Because I barely have room. But Spirit said, y'all gonna be having some card, y'all see the words, all right? I don't want this to get banned or anything like that. But yeah, Spirit said y'all gonna be doing a lot of this, okay? The channeled song is Partition by Beyonce, okay? Go and listen to that song. And that's so funny because Spirit had me come over here. They said, and yes, there's gonna be a lot of foreplay, okay? They over here rhyming. Spirit said y'all also gonna be loving each other for life, okay? So this is the song by Methrone, okay? It's gonna be loving you like you never been loved, all right? That's why I put on there. So this is a true love, and we have Cupid right here by 112. So go and listen to that song, okay? I did put some notes: trust, divine intervention, don't misunderstand me, Cupid doesn't lie, but you won't know until we give it a try, okay? So once again, this is clarifying this message here, all right? So Spirit said, give this a try, okay? Because you got somebody fiending for you, all right? In more ways than just one. And Spirit said, they're so into you, okay? They're so into you. That's the song by Fabulous and Tamia, so go and check that out, okay? And also, you can have whatever you want, okay? Tony. So go and check out that song. But Divine Masculine says, I want to taste, okay? I want to taste. And also, y'all gonna be having some rough neck. SEX, okay? 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 And he could have also been a roughneck. That's so funny that I said that because, yeah, Soldier of Love by Sade. So it's talking about somebody that's just been through a lot of turmoil, okay? somebody who has been hurt a lot, but they're still fighting for love, okay? So that's significant. It says here, I know how to make a get creamy, dreamy, okay? Y'all see it, all right? And that is Cowgirl by Nicki Minaj, okay? So New York could be significant, all right? You could also be, I just dropped the card, hold on. You could also be a rapper, okay? And the card that dropped was delivery. Okay. Ooh. Okay. Yeah, y'all see what that says, right? Oh my God, what song? Who sings that song? Drop Some D Off. It's somebody that actually has a song like that, but they be clowning. I can't think of it right now. Okay? But Spirit said, y'all gonna be loud. Okay? I'm hearing the song by Trey Songz, The Neighbors Know My Name. Yeah, that's in the deck too. Okay? But this is just clarifying. The neighbors are going to know your name. Okay? Spirit said this is an alignment. Okay? So you can let your guards down. All right? If you still feel very defensive. Once again, he said, you're mine. You always been mine. Okay? And even though this right here, Jeremiah, down on me, I'm hearing down for me. Okay? So that's why. Because you've been down for them. And we have here Aston Martin Music, Rick Ross. Okay? So this is clarifying. And that's funny because they're both big bosses, right? Hold on. Let me pick this up. Beyonce and Jay-Z. What does that say? Boss daddy makes boss moves, ride or die, okay? And I was just saying that's why he loves you, because you've been down for him, all right? So that's just clarifying. Once again, the car, SEX, Aston Martin, music, okay? So maybe you want to Aston Martin, who knows? But y'all definitely going to be getting it in. Spirit said, don't get pulled over. That is too funny. That is too funny, okay? Now, I did put on the back of this one, cosplay. So y'all might like to, you know, dress up, do some role playing, okay? Nothing wrong with that. And Divine Masculine said, SEX me, okay? R. Kelly, all right? I know what he did. I know he got locked up, but the music's still good, okay? The music is still musicking. So go and listen to that song, okay? Because that's coming from Divine Masculine. It got hot in here. It just got hot in here, okay? He said, let me work off some of that steam. Yeah, okay? And how Stella got her groove back. So this could be somebody that is younger than you or older than you, okay? So there could be an age difference, all right? A younger male, older female, or could also be a older male and younger female, okay? 4-page letter. So, yeah, he might have been writing you some letters or writing some text messages. It's funny because I'm seeing these cards there, all right? So he might have been writing out a 4-page letter in a text message, okay? Maybe he just hasn't sent it yet, but he's going to be very romantic. He's that type, okay? So y'all both might have been like writing love letters when y'all was younger, and y'all still going to be doing stuff like that for each other. All right? 50 Shades of Grey, okay? That's just clarifying this one right here. We got S&M by Rihanna. So once again, y'all is some, I like it, okay? I like it. And Spirit said it's also going to be some rich SEX. That's so funny because he was rich, okay? He was a boss daddy, all right? So I am talking to two bosses, you feel me? Music could be significant, all right? We did have Nicki Minaj over here as a rapper, okay? So that could be significant, all right? And I did put a few notes on the back of this one, actually, which was They could be a rapper, singer, producer, composer, or instruments, okay? So it doesn't have to be just one type of musician. But Spirit, do we have any more? They said yes. Okay. All right. So I'll be back. Let me go ahead and shuffle again. It's about to get even more spicy.